what a video is, it's easy, isn't it? When someone explains to you. Very easy. But then what is video editing? I'll bet you can answer that quite easily. Video editing is you are going to be editing or you're changing the shapes, the colors, and whatever of those pictures. It's as simple as that. Remember we said a video is a huge stack of pictures that are taken and stacked up, and then when you're watching a video, those pictures just simply move fast. They just move fast, one after another. Then it looks like smooth motion. So when you're editing a video, you are editing those pictures. So if you're editing a section of a video, let's say out of a 5 minutes video, you're gonna go to minute number 3. It means that when you go to minute number 3 and you just start editing that video, you are actually editing the pictures, that group of pictures that is found at minute number 3. So the video editing software, all it does is it helps you to edit those pictures that are at minute number 3, and then it puts them back in the stack, or it edits them there where they are, or you can even bring other pictures from another video and insert them there. When you've inserted them, what happens is that when you're playing the video, when you get to those videos at minute number 3, then you will see exactly what you've edited. Okay, whether you've changed the color of the frame, whether you've changed whatever it is you've changed, the shape and so on. So video editing is really, you are editing pictures. You're editing groups of pictures on a long line of pictures. And this long line sequence of pictures together makes the video that when you play on your screen, plays smoothly. So video editing is really just like that. You are editing a whole bunch of pictures. You can even go and edit one picture inside of a video, because a video is a pile of pictures. It's a compilation of pictures. That's what a video is. Remember that. So we are going to be looking at video editing. Video editing, you're going to be cutting shapes and putting things into those pictures, and you're going to be sometimes reshaping them, sometimes cutting out a certain number of pictures out of the video to replace them with something else, or just to remove them altogether. You can cut things out, you can add things, you can reduce your stack, so obviously the more number of pictures a video has, the longer the video is. A 1 hour video has a lot of pictures. And remember, we're working with pictures per second, which means that 25 pictures per second, 29 pictures per second, 50 pictures per second. The more pictures per second you have, the bigger and the thicker, the more megabytes, right? The more megabytes, like, oh man, this video is 1 gigabyte. It means that has a lot. And it not only a lot, but it can also be having big pictures. Because remember, the size of the pictures also matters. Let's say, for example, if you have a small video, it means that small video in size, in terms of picture size, it's got small pictures, and those small pictures, then we'll say, you know what, it needs less space. Then if you've got bigger, higher quality pictures in a video, usually we'll say that video has high resolution, which means that the quality of the picture is big. You can play that on a big screen TV, on an HD TV, and it will look nice. But if you have a video with small pictures, which uses small pictures, and then you take that video, you try to play it on a big screen TV, that video will look horrible, crappy, right? I'm sure you've seen videos like that, right? Where you try to play it on a big screen and it looks grainy, it looks horrible, like it looks like there's some blocks, it doesn't look nice, right? But then if you play that video on your phone, all of a sudden it looks very nice, and you ask yourself, wow, this video looks nice on my phone screen, but then I thought if I put it on a big screen TV it'll look nice. But then guess what? It doesn't. Why? It's because the picture sizes that were used on that video that you're playing on your phone, they are small. And if you blow them up, they lose quality. They don't look nice. But if you want to play your video on a big screen TV or in a movie theater, it means that your picture size must be bigger and higher quality, right? So in video editing, you manipulate these types of things. You manipulate the picture sizes. Remember, a video is a pile of pictures. You manipulate the picture sizes, and you manipulate the color of the picture. You can erase things, edit, things on a picture. Let's say, for example, it's a picture like this, and then there's a watch here in the video. You take a video of me for 1 minute talking with this watch behind me. If you don't want this watch in the final video and you've already recorded the video, you can go into the video. Remember, it's a whole lot of pictures, and go to each picture and erase this watch using Photoshop. Erase picture number 1, put aside, and then the next picture number 2, picture number 3, erase it with Photoshop, using Photoshop, erase. But remember, that's 25 or 29, depending on the kind of compression you use. 25 pictures per second. So that's a hell of a lot of pictures to edit. Some people do that, but they only do it if it was a mistake, or they, let's say, for example, there was a mistake that you had the watch in your video. The best thing is not to have the watch in your video in the first place, so that you don't have to go and edit a crazy number of pictures to remove it, obviously. But it has other implications as well. Sometimes in movies, for effects and for cool and interesting effects, you've got softwares that can edit frames, frame by frame, which means picture by picture by picture. Sometimes pictures are called frames. We just say it's an interchangeable word in video editing. If I say to you a frame, I'm actually talking about a picture. Well, you frame a picture. I guess you would say that the video editors ended up liking frame more, because a frame is whatever is inside that frame is a picture. Same thing. Picture or frame, same thing. It's your frame of view. So some softwares, specialized softwares like After Effects and others, are able to edit frame by frame for you and remove something that you don't like or shift things around. So video editing is quite interesting. We're gonna get deep into all these different types of editing techniques, but safe to say for now, you understand the fundamentals, the foundation of what is video editing. Video editing is the editing of the pictures that make up the video. Sweet and short,